Most people who say that they are underpaid, they are not underpaid. It's just that they have very low bargaining power inside the system. And when your bargaining power is so low, your salary stays the same no matter how hard you work. So if you pay close attention and understand even 50% of what I am going to say in this video, your next 3 years will not look like your last 3 years. Hi, I am Varsha. I've been an HR in IT industry for almost 13 years now, and I have seen salary decisions from inside the meeting rooms. The salary freezes, the promotion panels, the retention budgets, the reorganization decision, and most importantly, who gets that special approval for the hike in mid of the year or any time of the year. So today it's not a motivation video. It's also not a negotiate effectively kind of gyan video. It's pure factors that why your salary is so low. If you're ready, let's break the illusion. Truth number one, your salary grows based on your options, not necessarily on your talent. Corporate doesn't really pay you on your talent or your hard work. It pays you based on your ability to walk away, or I should say your options to walk away. And that's why you will hear every wise person saying that do not talk about your personal life at your workplace. Do not. Why? Because if you do, then your manager or whoever decides your salary, take a decision on your salary, they know that you have kids, you have aging parents, you have home loan, EMIs, whatnot, and that brings your bargaining power to zero. And they know that you'll not leave. And in meeting rooms, the line is very simple, that this person won't leave, so keep them stable. And stability really is equal to minimum hikes. Truth number two, the low maintenance employees are paid the least. Your manager won't tell you this, but let me share. Employees who never complain, who never ask, who never make noise, get the least possible hike. Why? Because they do not create consequences. Meanwhile, the one who escalates, the one who asks for clarity, the one who demands growth, the one who pushes visibility, the one who says, I'm exploring outside, gets priority. So the bargaining power is really equals to your company's fear of losing you. So if they do not have that fear for your case, then you're not going to get any incredible hike. Corporate pays people who make it risky not to pay them. And that's bargaining power in action. Fact number three, why your salary is low. You might be working really hard, but your work is invisible in the system. You might be overworked, you might be handling crises on a daily basis, but in corporate, work doesn't matter. Visible work is everything. In calibration meetings, when your manager is asked to show proof for your work or your potential, and if your manager cannot defend what you have done or cannot show what you have achieved so far within 30 seconds to that person, whoever is asking that question, your case dies then and there and never comes back. That is the reason people who send dashboards, who documents, who share measurable result, who show progress, who communicate impact grows 2 times faster than the silent hard workers. Why? Because their bargaining power is visible on papers. Their work is visible on papers. There is proof of their work. And the next fact is pretty interesting and the most important one. And it is the factor that distinguishes one employee who just reached from 5 lakh to 7-8 lakhs in few years, and the other one reaches from 5 to 20 to 25 lakhs in the similar number of years. And that is because those high earning people do not negotiate yearly. They negotiate at every inflection point. Let me explain. There are some hidden, less talked about windows, negotiation windows, where you can actually negotiate for a higher salary, and top performers do that, or I should say top earners do that. I've seen them doing this all my career. And what are these hidden windows? When you take extra responsibility, when someone senior leaves and you handle the gap, when you fix a major crisis, when client praises you directly, when organization does a restructure and you get some kind of additional responsibility, when team expands, when budget opens up, when you get certified in a critical skill that company has been dying to hire on. These are the windows where the real salary growth happens. If you miss them in your career, then you are actually leaving 80% of the growth on the table. You are missing it out simply. Now, the next very important factor that affects your salary is that You are doing the right work, you are doing the right things, but at a wrong company. This is the fact that is not taken into consideration by majority of professionals. I've seen people blindly go after companies whose name is known by masses, or the company's name is more popular, but they do not pay well. So people are going after that perceived brand value. It's not that the brand is so valuable, but it's just a perceived value because more people know about the name of that company. It's just that simple. You know what those companies are. 10, 12 services company are very popular in India, especially in young people. And your neighbors know, your relatives know about the name of those companies. And then you feel proud working in those companies. And you simply do not understand the maths with which these companies pay you money. With that 2%, 3%, 5% hike, what do you think what your career will look like after 5, 10 years? You'll be nowhere. You'll be nowhere. You might be doing everything right, but the company you're working in simply doesn't pay for your skill. And that's the brutal truth. I can give you gazillion of examples from my own department. A recruiter working in a cost-cutting services company will be underpaid forever, no matter what the person does. A backend developer in a services company will earn peanuts, no matter how brilliant that person is. Here in this case, employee is not the problem. You are not the problem. Your skills are not the problem. The problem is the company's compensation philosophy. They just simply doesn't pay. They doesn't believe in paying that much. And you simply cannot increase your bargaining power in a system which is not designed to value your role. No matter what you do, no matter what you do, they'll not value you. And now let's discuss the shift. Simply understand this, that salary is a result while your bargaining power is the cause. Your salary today is the outcome of bargaining power that you have built in the last 12 months. So if nothing changed in your visibility, in your documentation, in your skill relevance, your network, your external interviews, your role strength, your timing, your salary will remain exactly where it is. Because the salary talk is the final step. It is the result. It is the outcome. Building your bargaining power is the first step. That is where the actual magic happens. If you work on building your bargaining power, then the outcome will automatically be great. And next comes the framework to increase this bargaining power. I call it the bargaining power triangle. Number one is skill power. Are you in demand in the market? You have to upskill based on market demand, not basis what you feel comfortable with. Second is visibility power. Can your work be defended? Can your work be proved to someone? Your work must be documented, measurable, and visible. If you are doing something which doesn't hit any of these criteria, then it's as good as not doing it. Third is switch power. Do you have the ability to walk away? If you see something or you experience something which you do not like, or you are given a salary which you are not okay with, do you have the ability to walk away? Can you walk away from what is happening, what you are experiencing? Do you have the external interviews, updated resumes, recruiter network, LinkedIn activity? That matters a lot. If even two of these go up in your triangle, your salary will go up inside or outside, and you'll never feel stuck again. You'll never complain that I am underpaid, because either you'll be able to negotiate well and get the number you want in the current company, and if you are not, then you'll use your ability to walk away from that and you'll get that number somewhere else. And for the final note, remember this: you are not underpaid because you are not good. You are underpaid because the system does not feel the need to pay you more. I'll repeat it. You are not underpaid because you are not good. You are underpaid because the system doesn't feel the need to pay you more. So increase your bargaining power and the system will automatically adjust your salary. And with that, we came to the end of this video. If you liked today's conversation, please let me know in the comment section. And with that, I'm signing off. You keep on watching more content on the Corporate Diaries, and I will see you in my next one. Till then, stay safe and healthy. Take care. Bye.